The Toronto Raptors made a trade today that has some very differing opinions across the league and across fan bases. So I want to give my thoughts on it and kind of give a bit of a perspective from both sides of this trade. Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below. Let's get into the initial trade details. The trade is as follows. The Raptors get Thaddeus Young, Drew Eubanks, who has been waived, and a 2022 second round pick via the Pistons. The fact that it's via the Pistons is important. The Spurs get Goran Dragic, a 2022 first round pick that is heavily protected. We will talk about those protections in a second. And that's it. Goran Dragic in the pick. Now, the protections on this pick are very important. There is a large difference between an unprotected first round pick and a protected first round pick. The value of that is significant. The protections on this pick are as follows. It is protected pick 1 through 14 in the 2022 NBA draft. Meaning, if the Raptors are a lottery team, the Raptors will have their first round pick. In 2023 and next year's draft, once again, if pick is 1 through 13, so pretty much again, if the Raptors are a lottery pick minus the 14th pick, this will be Toronto's pick. Essentially, as long as the Raptors make the playoffs, yes, they will lose their first round pick. But if they are a lottery team the next 2 years, they will have their first round pick. So essentially, the Raptors are trading away a non-lottery first round pick for Thaddeus Young, which isn't bad. It's not as bad as some people are making it out to be. Then they just see first round pick for Thaddeus Young because you're not giving away a top 14 pick or a top 13 pick in next year's draft. At worst, you're going to be giving up a 15th overall pick. At absolute worst, for Thaddeus Young, who I don't think people quite understand the value and impact he can bring to this team, but we'll talk about that in a second. And then that second round pick you're getting is not nothing either, because at worst, you're giving up a 15th overall pick. And at worst, you're probably getting like a 34th, a 35th overall pick. Now, I'm not saying that those are anywhere near equivalent, but as far as second round picks go, a second round pick from the Detroit Pistons is going to be a fairly good second round pick. So the fact that that is a Detroit Pistons second round pick, it's not bad. You're trading down anywhere from 15 to 20 slots, if not less, in the draft, and getting Thaddeus Young alongside getting rid of Goran Dragic. That is not a terrible trade by any sense. There are some people that are seeing a first-round pick for Thaddeus Young alongside Goran Dragic, and they just think it's a bad trade. It's not. It's not a bad trade. And we're going to talk a little bit here now about the impact of Thaddeus Young as to more so why this trade is definitely not a bad move for the Toronto Raptors. Now, quickly for the Spurs, good move, a first-round pick for someone like Thaddeus Young. Solid. Very good move for them. But again, from the Toronto Raptors standpoint, let's talk about Thaddeus Young. He's under the radar and undervalued right now, in my opinion, simply because he hasn't gotten the minutes or the opportunity in San Antonio that he has otherwise in his career, because San Antonio are rebuilding. There was no reason for them to play Thaddeus Young significant minutes. But Thaddeus Young was brilliant last year for Chicago. He was absolutely crucial to their impact and how good they were, whether it was off the bench or within the starting lineup. As a power forward who can space the floor a little bit, can protect the rim well for someone at his size, as a power forward, can rebound well, is good defensively. He is just a winning player with a lot of experience, some playoff experience, a good leader, a good veteran to have, and someone who is a very, very good depth wing in the NBA. Very good. Good leader, good defense. He makes those winning plays. He is that type of guy you want on a winning basketball team. His numbers don't look great this year because he's not playing significant minutes, but he is someone that in the right role, in the right minutes, that he's probably going to get on a Raptors team that is pretty devoid of depth, is comfortably going to have 10 plus points, 5, 6 plus rebounds, going to give you very good defense in the rim, in and around the rim, at the rim, and on the perimeter. This is a good pickup, and yes, it's only going to be for 1 year. He might not be here long term, but for the time being, this is a very, very nice depth pickup. Now you have him, you have Boucher, you have Achua, you have Birch. You have a lot of depth in that front court. Thad Young is going to be a crucial part of that. You would have liked to get a guard if you're the Raptors. Sure, no doubt about it. But you have a lot of depth in that front court now. Thaddeus Young is a great addition who has a lot of experience, is going to easily come in. He's just going to be an easy glue guy. He's a good midseason addition. He's not going to be someone that needs to have plays run for him. He's a good, easy guy to fit in for chemistry purposes. He's a good glue guy. He's just an easy fit and someone that makes the right plays to win basketball games. Sure, does giving up a first round pick kind of suck when you're bringing in a vet for a 1 year deal for a team that isn't necessarily looking at being a top tier NBA title contender? Yeah, maybe. But what are the Raptors going to do with a first round pick, anyways? You tell me. They got their core five guys. They're chilling. If they want to get a center and not have Siakam and Barnes at center, fine. But you're probably not getting that at pick 15 or later, anyways. So if you're the Raptors, I like getting Thaddeus Young. Personally, as a Raptors fan, I like this trade. I like this move. I think he's going to be a very good, valuable depth piece for us this season and could help us moving forward into the playoffs, assuming we do get there as things currently stand. And for the Spurs, they get a first-round pick for a vet. W all around. But that's my thoughts. Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below. Thank you guys for watching, and be sure to stay tuned for the channel for a few more videos that have to come out on a few earlier trades that happen today. Thank you guys, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.